All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. All right, some of these politically correct raised punks today got offended by Karl Malone saying that Zion should be playing 40 minutes at 20 years old. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Said he offered his services to Zion. He less than 5 hours away to help him get in shape. And everybody said, well, Karl Malone did this when he was younger. Karl Malone, he only averaged 30 minutes when he was 22 years old. At the end of the day, he averaged... or let's say he averaged less minutes than Zion did right now, right? Zion has played 11 fucking games compared to at Karl Malone's rookie year. He played 80. I think he played 82 games. Only started like 76 games. He played 81 games. All right. Karl Malone. Let me know when Zion. Shit, LeBron only played 82 games one time in his career. Karl Malone played 82 games several times in his career. All right. People talking about LeBron. His longevity, yeah, because he been load managing forever. When people say, well, you know, it's smart for long, just get the fuck out of here, man. The guys that I grew up watching in the 90s and stuff, they prided themselves in playing 82 games, okay? Fans come out and buy tickets for 82 games, either it's at home or on the road, and you supposed to give it to him, but he's just being honest with Zion. At 20 years old, you ain't supposed to get tired. You supposed to be in the best shape of your life. Well, 22 years old, Karl Malone only played 30 minutes. Yeah, back in the day it was different. That might have been a year before they traded Bernard King. I can't remember. But shit, he played 82 minutes and he scored the most points by any power forward, any small forward, any shooting guard and point guard. The only person that got more points than him is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And please believe me, if Karl Malone wanted to continue to chase a ring past 2004, he could have did it. All right. So these people, oh, Karl Malone did this in this past. Ain't nobody clean. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody make mistakes. But not on social media, not on Twitter. And he was on the Knucklehead podcast with Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. And my whole thing is, like, he telling the truth. Like, how you 20 years old and you ain't in shape? You know, that ain't no good sign. You come in the league and you can't play 82 games. You can't play 30 plus minutes a night. That's not a good sign. So where is he struggling? Where is he struggling at as far as his diet or his routine? You know, people say, oh, Zion's, he's a great ball player. But at the end of the day, Zion is just a guy who can put his head down and get to the rim right now. When Zion learned to post up and do all that great stuff, he'd be a lot better player. But, it's impressive and how big and how fast and athletic he is. So let's sit here and look at his body type and look at Karl Malone. When he was young in his prime, he was a physical marvel. His physique was crazy. So maybe he can help, Zion get there, but everybody worry or talk about him saying the truth about Zion, him struggling with his weight, him being injured this rookie year, him not, blowing up and blowing down. Like, he came into the bubble, people were like, oh, Zion is in perfect shape. He come in the bubble and he look overweight. The key to longevity in the NBA is how you treat your body. And people need to understand, when you on the road in the NBA, people say, how do NBA players put on weight? They really don't practice in the middle of the season at all. They don't practice. So maybe you get a shoot around or whatever, but, let's say you do shoot around for like an hour or two out the day, right? And it's an off day. You might not play until it's Wednesday. You might not play until Thursday or Friday. You got about between Thursday and Friday and Wednesday. You might have almost 60 plus hours of free time. You might be bored eating or whatever. So it's easy to put on weight. It's easy to put on weight in the NBA. You got a whole bunch of time. And then they don't really have lift sessions. So if you lifting, you pretty much lifting on your own. In NFL, you got rest days, you got lift days, you got practice days and walkthrough days. It's a lot different to maintain that weight. In NBA, Zion probably eating a lot. People say, well, look at his body. Well, then they got diets and they got routines for your body type. Zion ain't got that, is the only person on the planet that got that body type. And if he don't want to, take the olive branch from Karl Malone because he thought it was aggressive or he was making fun of him, shit, call LeBron and see what LeBron do. If you're telling me a guy only could play 11 games since NBA rookie season, or whatever it was 24 games, rookie season, that's not good enough. That don't satisfy enough. And he said, I'll do it for free. I'll show you, and you should do that. When an OG, the greatest power forward of ever, when you take away the rings, and he can show you how to get in shape and show you a routine, you can stay on what he did in the league, because he played 82 games several times, you should take the advice. But everybody want to turn it into a beef thing. Everybody want to turn it into Zion versus Karl Malone. Shit, the chances is Zion won't be nowhere near what Karl Malone was as a player. He won't score nowhere near the points. That's the reality of it. And then Karl Malone played in tougher eras to begin with. And people, he did this. All right, we all make mistakes. Okay, Ian. He ain't the first adult to have a child by a teenager. Shit. I remember high school, was a bunch of teenagers cutting class to get pregnant and get hit from the back by 30 and 28-year-old guys. He ain't the first or the last. People kill me with that. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but that's the reality of the world that we in. A lot of these young girls, they want to be fast. They want to grow up all fast, and then when they 38 or 40, they want to say they 29 forever. No. A lot of them young girls let them older guys tear them out the frame, and they ain't worth nothing. They damaged early. I've seen young girls get hooked off drugs fucking with older dudes, and then now they don't want to trust no other man in their life. You should have took your little 16, 17-year-old ass to class and graduated. That ain't nothing unusual. Let's be real. We can find some girls to come on the show to tell their story. But it don't matter. It's always going to perpetuate and rotate the same. No matter if it's 80, 88, 80, 99, 96, 2004, 2021, it's still going to be girls stupid enough. I remember this girl I went to school with, and she got a scholarship to several colleges, right? And then she messed around senior year and get pregnant. We had a female counselor. She was so disappointed in her. So disappointed in her. You had all your grades going for you. You got into a lot of colleges, scholarships, and then you mess around and get pregnant. Your last year. Come on. So that story ain't nothing that ain't been told before, please. There ain't nothing that's out there regular. He just had money to make it go away. That's the only thing about it. But, people say, well, he's a deadbeat father. There's a lot of them out there. If you want to see good fathers that's really not in their child's or daughter or son life, go read them Russell Wilson and Future posts. Any dog that say this, say that, Russell Wilson ain't nothing for treating Future son like this. See, any dude that say that, they more likely Karl Malone, a deadbeat father. You could be a deadbeat and see your daughter once in every while, your son. You could be a deadbeat. But at the same time, that don't mean that Zion can't learn from the best. How to stay in shape, how to take care of his body, how to stretch, how to lift, what routines to do, how to keep yourself. Well, we all know about. We know if Zion played 10 years as a full-time starter, we know that's going to be a shocker, And guys, you see guys like Blake Griffin jumping out the gym and doing Anthony Hardaway doing this thing, and they get injured. Derrick Rose was injured. Minus, Tom Thibodeau run them into the ground. Look at the guys that Tom Thibodeau had on that team. That was veterans. Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Lowell Dang, all of them out the league. And someone's still collecting checks. And when you do all that jumping and falling on the ground like Dwayne Wade, and Allen Iverson was a different breed. He was a football player. He had a football body. That's the only reason why he was able to last. But them other dudes like Zion that do all that jumping and all that demonstrative movement, they don't last in this league. Not for 82 games plus playoffs. After a while, you learn to lay the ball up. You learn to take care of your body, what to eat. And then Zion looking good this season, though. But the question is, with longevity, can you put seasons together? You look at Michael Jordan. He played 82 games a lot of times. What was he doing to keep his body together? And as you get older, you got to change your game. A lot of these dudes don't know how to change their game. And with Zion, we'll see. But that was just an honest assessment for somebody that been there, done it. and done everything up under the sun besides get his ring, they need to take notes. But everybody want to turn it into a hate fest. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All our social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Also got a Facebook group. All those links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think about the Karl Malone criticism of Zion Williamson in the comment section. We gone.